Hi and welcome to Chair Yoga. I've put together this nice, slow, relaxing practice for people who want to just take it easy or maybe have mobility issues or the elderly. So please share with anybody you feel might benefit from it. And I'd love your feedback. So if you have any comments to make or anything you'd like to see added to this, please do let me know. So let's begin. Finding yourself a nice comfortable chair, ideally one where you can place your feet either on the floor quite comfortably or place them on top of a book so that your knees are coming straight out from your hips and you're nice and comfortable. And let's sit back, close our eyes and come into the moment. Just allowing everything to slow down. Putting all that's going on in the world and in your life outside the door for the next 30 minutes. This is about connecting your mind with your body through your breath. And let's just begin to turn inward, beginning to focus on our senses, our sense of hearing, just becoming aware of the noises around you, near and far. There's no need to identify them, just allow them to drift through you. And drifting that attention to our sense of smell, noticing the smells in the room, focusing our attention here, spending time with that sense. And with our eyes closed, starting to turn our attention to that screen at the back of our eyelids and noticing what it presents to us. The colors, the shapes, the movement, just staying with it for a few moments. And allowing our attention now to move to our sense of touch, noticing your connection points with the chair and with the earth. Noticing the temperature of our skin, the texture of our clothes. And allowing that attention to move in deeper into our breath, our very center, as we inhale through our nose into our belly, filling our belly with our inhale, and exhale through the nose. And let's take 5 nice breaths here, really becoming aware of that breath as it travels in through your nose, right down through your chest, filling up your belly. And as you exhale, feeling it come all the way up through your body and out through your nose. And noticing here as you inhale, the air is cool. And as you exhale, the air is a little warmer from the warmth of your body. Taking one more breath here. And then keeping the eyes closed, let's just turn the head over to the left. And slowly bringing it back to the center. And turning it all the way to the right. And remembering throughout this practice to work with your body, bringing the head back to the center. Just do as much movement as is comfortable for your body. Let's try that again, turning the head all the way to the left. And back to the center. And all the way to the right as far as is comfortable. And back to the center. And let's allow the head to just drop gently to the right. And then we're going to slowly roll it across the front of our body to the left. And let's do the same going back towards the right. So just allowing the chin to tuck right in as we come around to the right again. And once more, bringing it in that semicircle around to the left. And coming back to center. And from here, let's just raise our arms up a little bit. You can keep your elbows down by your sides. We're just going to begin to move the wrists. So just circling the wrists really slowly. And let's bring it around in the other direction. Nice and slow. Good. And coming to stillness. If it's comfortable for you, let's put our hands onto our shoulders and try to draw circles with our elbows. So we're going to draw lovely big circles all the way around. That's really good, really beginning to feel your shoulders move. Lovely. And let's take that in the other direction. So again, feeling the movement of your shoulders, allowing that nice movement in the arms. And coming to stillness, bringing the hands down onto your lap. Let's lift our shoulders up to our ears. Push them back so your shoulder blades start to come together a little bit, and drop them down. And lifting the shoulders up to the ears again, pushing them back and dropping them down. And one more time, lifting the shoulders up to the ears, pushing them back and dropping them down. And we're going to continue our journey down our body and do a few little gentle spinal rolls. So I'm just going to turn the chair around so you can see what I mean by this. So we're going to sit up tall. So try to keep your back away from the back of the chair. You're going to have to engage your core here to help you sit up tall. And we're going to begin by opening up the chest, so brightening up the chest. Bring the arms back a little bit. Lovely. If it's comfortable for you, you can raise your gaze up. So we're getting a nice little curve on our spine. And let's take it in the opposite direction, starting from our tailbone. So think about tucking your tailbone in, rounding through the spine all the way up, the whole way up to the neck and the crown of the head,
So really coming into a nice round curl of the spine. And let's bring that back in the opposite direction. So we're going to tilt the pelvis out, allow the belly to come forward, open up the chest, bring the arms back a little bit. Good, let's take that again 2 more times. So we're curling from our tailbone all the way up to the crown of our head. And coming in the opposite direction, tilting that pelvis, allowing the belly to come out, bringing a gentle bend into the spine, opening the chest and raising the gaze. 1 more time, curling from the tailbone all the way up the length of the spine, allowing the arms to come forward, the head to come down, and tilting that pelvis back, opening up the chest and coming up tall. Good, and coming back to neutral spine. So in your neutral spine, you want your shoulders directly over your hips, keeping that core engaged, and ideally having your hips and knee in as straight a line as possible. So it's better to have it raised up a little bit than down with the knee lower than the hip. It's a little bit more aligned in this position. So continuing our journey down the body, let me just turn the chair back around again and get my little block for my short legs. And from here, you can hold on to the sides of the chair. We're going to just lift up the right leg, keeping that foot flexed, and let the leg come down. And we'll lift up the left leg, keeping the foot flexed, and gently put it down. And again, moving to the right, and down, and the left, and down. Good. Trying again to have the back away from the back of the chair, keeping that core engaged as we lift that leg up, right leg up, and drop it down, and lift the left leg up, and drop it down. And you can continue with it at that rate, or if you'd like a little bit more, you can lift it up and you can put your hands around your shin and see, can you lift your leg up a little bit higher, and then let it down. And let's take it on the other side. So just lift it to where is comfortable, and if you're comfortable raising it a little bit higher, do so, and bring it down. Good. Let's take that 1 more time on either side, lifting that right foot up and bringing it down, and lifting the left foot up, or leg even, and bringing it down. Good. Let's put the feet out in front of you, if that's comfortable. And we're just going to begin to move the ankles a little bit. So we're just allowing them to go from side to side, like window wipers. Good. And bringing the feet back. Let's see, can we lift this right leg straight up in front of us? And bring it down, and lift the left leg straight up, and bring it down. Good. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of bending into the rib cage. So taking your right arm, let's bring it right up over our head. And as we reach it up over our head, let's think about bringing our breath into this. So as we inhale, finding a little bit extra space in that spine. And let's take it over to the left. Good. We're going to stay here for a breath. So think about directing your breath into that nice long stretched side of your rib cage. Lovely. And coming up to straight, allow that arm to come down. Let's take that on the other side. So raising the left arm up, finding that space in the spine with your breath, and taking it over to the right. Breathing into that, finding that space there in your rib cage as you breathe into it, and bringing it all the way down. Let's take repeat that again on each side. So the right hand up and over and finding that bend, using your breath to help you. And coming up straight. And let's take the left hand up and come over to the right. Really good. And coming to straight. And we're going to bring a little twist into it. So from here, taking your left hand, just put it behind you on the chair. And taking your right hand, bring it onto your left leg. And we're going to turn our chest. So keep your, think about keeping your chin in the center of your chest. It's our chest we want to turn rather than our head. So holding onto the side of the leg, let's just turn. So you're gazing at that wall to your left. And let's take 2 breaths here. As you inhale, finding that extra space in the spine, and as you exhale, going a little bit deeper. And coming back to center. And when we come back to center, just allow our body to settle back into its straightness. And then we're going to take it to the other side. So bringing that right hand behind you, left hand onto your right leg, and let's take that lovely twist. Again, remembering it's your chest that's turning, not your head, keeping your chin in the center of your chest. One more breath here. Center. Putting your hands onto your legs, you're going to just roll forward and just come down as low as is comfortable for you. So you take a nice little break here. And one more breath. And let's roll all the way up. Good. With our arms, we're going to bring our arms in front of us and we're going to zip them up. So you're bringing your hands into prayer and you're letting your elbows meet. And then we're going to open them out all the way as far back as they can go. So our chest is beginning to open, but we're still feeling it here in our arms as well. And we're going to bring it, zipping it closed, elbows touching and palms touching. And open it all the way out like a goddess. And again, bringing it all the way closed. And opening it out nice and slowly. Let's think almost like we're pushing the air away as we zip it up. And open it out. And bringing the arms down, you can just give a little shrug to your shoulders. And let's take our arms now and hold them up, straight out either side. Hopefully you have enough space for this. I'm sure with all our social distancing, there's nobody standing anywhere near you in your arm's way. So from here, let's see, can we bring a little twist into our body? And come back to straightness. And let's twist to the left. And come back to straightness. And again to the right. And straight. And to the left. And straight. And bringing the arms down by your side. And now you can either stay here and gently lift one leg up and then the other. Or if you'd like to take it a little bit further, and if your mobility permits, we're going to try standing up. So from here, let's see, you can hold on to the sides of the chair to start with and stand up. And can we raise our arms all the way up? And let's push our hips back as we come down to sit. And if you want it a little bit more challenging, let's not touch the chair as we go up. So bring those arms behind you to give you a bit of momentum, and let's raise it all the way up. The whole way, if you can, bringing your gaze up to the ceiling and pushing those hips back to come all the way down. One more time, raising the arms up. You come all the way up and bringing the arms down as you come to sit down. Really good. And if you want to take a little break, you can come down around to hug your shins and take a little break here. And one more breath. Coming all the way up. So from here, we've been raising our leg up from our hip. Now we're going to raise it from the knee. So we're going to just think about raising the foot up so your leg is straight and bringing it back down. And let's raise the left leg up, keeping that foot flexed, and bring it all the way down. And once again, the right one, and down, and the left one, and down. Good. Still trying to sit away from the back of the chair if you can, keeping that core nice and engaged. You can keep going with one foot at a time, or if you'd really like a challenge, you can lift both feet up and bring them down. And again, both feet up at the same time and bringing it down, and once more raising both feet up and bringing it down. Good. And coming to stillness, let's just put our hands onto our lap. You can take your book or your block back if you need one, if you're using one. And let's just close the eyes and take a little rest. And fluttering open the eyes. Let's see, can you move your legs out to either side of the chair if it's comfortable. So you might feel a little strain here on the inside of your thigh. If it's not too much of a strain, go with it. If it is, keep the legs a little bit narrower. That's really good. Sitting up tall. Let's raise the right arm up and bring it over to the left knee. And raising it up. Let's bring it over to the left knee again. And once more, raising that right arm up and bringing it over to the left knee. And coming up straight, let's take that to the other side. So taking the left hand, bringing it up, and all the way over to the right knee. And raising it up. Once again, bringing it to the right knee. And all the way up. Bringing it over to the right knee. Well done. And coming back to center, get yourself into a nice, comfortable position
for our final relaxation. I hope you enjoyed that very gentle class. Please share it with anybody that you feel would benefit from it. And we'll be having more gentle chair yoga classes going up onto the page over the next few weeks. So for now, you can just sit back, allow the back to come onto the back of the chair. So just allowing yourself to fully relax, letting go your fingers, the palms of your hands, the backs of your hands, your wrists, forearms, elbows, upper arms, armpits, the whole of your arms, just letting it go. Letting go your shoulder blades, your chest, the front of your rib cage, the back of your rib cage, your belly, small of your back, hips and pelvis, glutes, the whole of your torso, just letting it go. Letting go the fronts of your thighs, the backs of your thighs, the fronts of your knees, the backs of your knees, your shins and calves, your ankles and heels. Letting go the front of your feet, your toes, soles of your feet, the whole of your legs, just letting them go. Letting go the back of your head, the crown of your head, your forehead and eyebrows, eyes, cheeks, jaws, chin, mouth, lips, tongue, the whole of your head, just letting it go. And feeling that connection with your breath as you breathe in through your nose, into your belly, and out through your nose. And keeping that connection with the breath, allow yourself to drift off to your favorite place, taking a moment of gratitude on your journey, gratitude to our bodies, gratitude to ourselves for doing this practice, gratitude to each other for practicing together, gratitude especially to our healthcare workers at this time, and for everything we have to be grateful for today. And allowing yourself to drift with your breath to your favorite place. Just enjoy this time.